Hey, I'm Simply Sugar here with the Morning News Rundown. We're going to talk about one story only, and that's Donald Trump's executive order to overhaul the voting systems in the United States. So, this is how it's going to affect us. For, you know, proof of citizenship, you have to carry that to be able to vote. Apparently, me having a voter's registration card won't be enough. I have to bring my birth certificate and possibly social security card, passports, as well as my driver's license. Now, I'm a U.S. citizen born. My mother was also born here, and I'm Puerto Rican on both sides, so we have U.S. citizenship, period. Um, but apparently, that's not enough for this government. I'm also a married woman, so my names are not going to match my birth certificate because I hyphenated my name. So now, my advice to my daughter, who's of marrying age, is not to change your name because then you have people who can take your rights away to vote by that one piece. Also, they want to challenge mail-in ballots because mail-in ballots, need to be post-dated by the correct date, to be able to be counted. They want to get rid of that so that you can stop counting on the night of the election. We know that typically Democrats take advantage of this, to make it easier for your votes to be counted. So now this is going to be an issue. What about disabled people? What about military people? What about people traveling overseas for business or for pleasure? Yeah, we are in for it. Also, what I want to talk about is the way we can challenge it. You know, protesting, yes, but if you notice, the media is not covering all the protests that are happening in the United States, and that's by design. Because if you can't see it, it's not real, and this is why many of us are on social media because of this, because the news has been muted by this administration. There's also legislative action that can take place, but we know that can't happen yet because we don't have the votes for this. But judicial review, we still have that. Now, courts can rule an executive order is unconstitutional or beyond the president's authority. Lawsuits are often filed by states, organizations, or individuals affected by the order. So I think along with this judicial review, along with us having our voices heard, and we really need to have our voices heard to affect what's going on in the courts and eventually what's going to go on with SCOTUS, because this is going to the Supreme Court. I'm Simply Sugar, and let me know your thoughts.